The most exciting 2 hours with you because we all are making our New Year's resolutions. We all want this to be a healthier, happier New Year. And Andrew Lessman is here to help ensure that this is going to be a great, healthier year for all of us. We have so many surprises, including 2 Today specials coming up at midnight. Happy New Year, Andrew.
Happy New Year to you.
Good to have you with us.
Happy New Year to everyone. Healthy New Year to everyone. That's what I always like to say because, as I said in my blog, it's hard to have a happy New Year if it isn't a healthy New Year, and not just for ourselves, but our loved ones. So that's what I'm dedicated to doing, is not just getting you the products, more importantly, getting you information that gives you the tool to, in fact, be healthier every year.
That's it. So get ready, because we have an amazing lineup. I have to tell you, this first hour we are packed. Everything is special, New Year priced. As I said, 2 Today specials coming up at midnight. If you plan on being healthier and losing weight this year, we're going to help you do that. But we'll start off the evening, and it's kind of nice to be here on a Friday night, because often we're here on Saturdays, but we're kicking off your weekend.
This is different.
Little Friday night special.
Yes.
So we're starting off with nighttime, because a lot of people find that this becomes a time of night when they almost start to get stress and anxiety, because you know you're going to have trouble falling asleep. And if that is the case for you and anyone in your family, nighttime is the most wonderful, healthy way to give yourself and your body what it needs to naturally fall asleep.
Well, what it's designed to do is facilitate your natural sleep process. It's not a drug. It's not going to knock you out. And that's the key to having healthy sleep. Unfortunately, if we take medications, and of course you follow your doctor's instructions, but if we take medications, many of those medications actually undermine the sleep process. Things like benzodiazepines, which are medications like Valium or Xanax that many people take for anxiety or stress, but unfortunately those actually undermine the chemistry of sleep in your body. So it's not something that long-term is going to help your sleep at all. If anything, it's going to make sleep problems worse, and when we're not sleeping adequately, that's even more challenging for our nervous system, which makes sleep even more difficult. So to the extent we can find a natural way to fall asleep, a natural way to stay asleep, that's a wonderful tool. Of course, we need to do things intelligently. We want to exercise during the day. Exercising late at night can often be difficult. We don't want to have caffeine. I won't have anything containing caffeine after about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Caffeine will stay in our body and have an impact for at least 8 hours after we consume it. There's a lot of things we could do not to have a big, heavy meal late in the day. That's going to not only affect our ability to sleep, also alcohol late in the day. It might seem like we're falling asleep easily, but when alcohol starts diminishing in our systems, we tend to wake up. It affects the quality of our sleep. So we want to be intelligent. There's something called sleep hygiene. We want to sleep in a cool room. We want to sleep in a dark room. It's not good to have the TV on in the background. So if you're watching me and you're about to go to sleep, you can turn it off now. But so there are lots of things we can do. This product is designed, you could read the reviews, it is designed to support your natural sleep process. It uses nutrients, it uses botanicals. It's a product that's evolved over the last 20 years. We keep making it better and better, and the reviews are, I think the reviews are about 90% positive reviews. I
want to show you what the choices are real quickly on this. As I was mentioning, everything's free shipping for this visit, of course. Everything is at special prices, and of course, every single item we're going to talk about is a customer pick on hsn.com. So if you have a minute, go read some of the reviews, because people who buy Andrew Lessman products love to share the wealth and love to sing the praises, and it is always exciting to see the wonderful feedback we get from our customers. This is a choice, the 60, the 180, the 360. Here is where the pricing would normally be for this visit, and this is, again, Andrew is only here, you know, this is basically 4 times a year. These are quick little visits. Today is like a 1-day visit. Basically, yes. He's here for a day. So again, here's where the pricing is. Here is where your savings is. As I said, it's all free shipping. And if you have a minute, go read the reviews. It's a big customer pick. Well over 4 out of 5 perfect reviews on this. As you can see there, it gives you an example. There's 892 perfect reviews on this product. And this is the product where you can measure whether it works or not. I always have this on hand. I was in New York this week. I find when I travel, I don't sleep normally. So I always take a little bottle of this with me when I travel. I don't sleep well in hotel rooms usually, but I take a couple before I go to before bedtime. About 30 minutes later, I'm sound asleep, and I wake up feeling great. I love it.
When I reach for it. When I travel, sometimes if I don't eat enough, I like to exercise a lot, and sometimes I don't eat enough during the day to give the fuel that was required for all the exercise I did, and that's a time when I'll have challenges sleeping. Normally for me, I fall asleep rapidly, but like Colleen, I just, when I'm in a different bed in a different time zone, and Muriel, we were just in France for her birthday, which is where her family is. Muriel is French. That's a 9-hour time difference. It turns your world upside down. That's when this comes in handy. Many of us have work schedules that are not our normal work schedules, so that can be extremely challenging. I was just going to read some reviews quickly, and you could feel free to go to hsn.com and read the reviews as well. But we'll read a couple. Safe and extremely helpful. I've been using this product for several years now, and I absolutely love it. I wake up without a groggy feeling. I really recommend this to anyone that has a difficult time with getting to sleep. The best part is that I only take it as needed and is not at all addictive. Not addictive at all, nothing in it. Thanks for a great product, Andrew and HSN, from Judy in Florida. The most effective ever. I've tried just about everything, and really needed an effective but safe and natural alternative. Both my husband and I take nighttime 2 capsules for a normal night and 3 if we have too much on our minds. Many people just take 1. It just works, and there are no side effects like the over-the-counter prescription drugs. I'm very happy with this product. Thank you, Andrew Lessman from Charlotte, North Carolina. It'd be interesting if Charlotte lived in Charlotte, North Carolina. Sorry. Grateful in Texas. I've been taking a prescribed medication for sleep issues for 8 years, which comes with side effects. I would do things like eat and have conversations, but I would not remember any of it the next day. Those products are very powerful effectors of our nervous system.
Sure.
So I went to my doctor and told her I wanted to get off the medication. She said I needed to gradually get off my medication. She said it would be hard. I tried different over-the-counter natural sleep aids, and they did not work. I was going to give up. I thought maybe HSN might have something I can try. Well, it works. I use nighttime in conjunction with my medication. Now, after 2 months, I only use nighttime. I feel great. Oh. Thanks, Andrew, for making nighttime, from Nana in Texas.
How wonderful that she doesn't have to take the medication anymore. Wow.
And the medications, I mean, there really wasn't a class of drugs for sleep. In the past, they used things like Valium or Xanax, the benzodiazepines, they used barbiturates for sleep. But there's this entire class now of sleep drugs, things like, what is it, Ambien, Lunesta. There's a whole class of them, and they also affect our brain, affect our nervous system, and long-term are not in the best interests of the quality of your sleep and your ability to sleep. So again, to the extent you could recover those skills we developed as children to go to sleep, remain asleep, to the extent you could do that now, and it becomes harder with the stress of our lives and changes in hormones for both men and women. Just the aging process undermines just about everything, including our sleep. To the extent you can, and use a product like this to accomplish it, you'll be very pleased you did.
There we go. Okay, if you'd like to order, pick the size you'd like. These are limited. There's a few in each choice, so please feel free to give us a call.